Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 9. We would like to presenting our presentation with the title Gender, Politeness and Stereotype. Oh, I forgot about the member. The member is first Alia Wahidatunisa, second Reza Asrian, third Galuh Putri Pambayun. So without any further ado, the first presenter, pleasant time is yours. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
In speaking, men and women have difference in language. Women are assumed to have a different way of speaking more politely. The difference is number 1, stereotype about women, speak differently with men, polite than men, using more standard language. Number 2, women and men speak differently based on linguistic features such as phonology, morphology, and diction or self-vocabulary. Number 3 is women more polite than men. Politeness is consideration of social factor. In here, social distance in terms of solidarity or formality, whereas women using linguistic behavior are as follows. Subordinate group must be polite, woman and child. The influence of the interviewer and context. Women categories lower status than men. Vernacular form expression, it is masculine and feminine. And next, women's roles as guardian of society value, serve child, social status, lower in society. Number 4 is lack of linguistic feature of women's speech, lexical gadgets of fillers, tag questions, empty adjective, prejudice, color term, intensifier such as just and so, hypercorrect grammar, super polite forms, avoidance of strong words, emphatic stress. Number 5 is parameter in politeness. There are impose, it contain, impose in utterance, it consider implied. Give option in request, give option of request. Friendly. Number 6 is sexist language. Sexist attitudes stereotype person according to gender rather than judging on individual merits. Sexist language encodes stereotype attitudes to women and men. In principle, then, the study of sexist language is concerned with the way practice. Language express both negative and positive of both women and men. In practice, research in this area has concentrated on the ways in which language convey negative attitudes to women. Does the language tend to be male or female? And the last is gossip, social to affirm solidarity and expressing solidarity and maintain social relationship different between men and women, just on topic, sport, political men, and social relationship. Love or woman.
Okay, next is politeness. The relationship between politeness and male and female gender is of course different. For example, analysis that consider the function of female speech feature often show that women are facilitative speakers and supportive, not insecure tentative speakers. When women use more modesty devices, this can be considered as another way in which they show consideration for the reception. It also shows that the explanation of the difference between female and male speech behavior that only refers to status or power dimension tends to be unsatisfactory. Social distance or dimension of solidarity had the less effect. Many features has been identified as a characteristic of woman language is a positive politeness, divides expression solidarity. Several factors are also relevant when comparing women's and men's language use, including culture, social roles, and the formality of the context. In a study of the Mayan community in Mexico, for example, overall, women use more polytenous devices than men, so the pattern appears to resemble Western patterns. But interestingly, the men use far less modesty. But in Malagasy, by contrast, it is the men rather than the women who qualify and modify their utterance, and who generally use less direct language. Malagasy men are perceived as more polite speakers. Another a clear contrast, the Western norms, but which are accounted for by the particular social roles of women and men in the community.
And then about stereotype. There is an assumption about the common stereotype that women talk more than men. Therefore, there are often special terms used for women conversation, such as gossip and etc. There is some mistake there. However, the term is rarely used to refer the term in conversation of men. The term implicitly means that women conversation are many and abundant, but not ending or meaningful. There are several findings in research that reveal difference in the way men and women converse. This research was conducted in the US, UK, and New Zealand. There are findings that sometimes contradict the general stereotype above. Jadi, stereotip masyarakat itu melihat bahwa perempuan itu lebih banyak berbicara daripada laki-laki. Padahal yang digunakan itu sebenarnya sama. Cuman mungkin kebanyakan perempuan itu menggunakan beberapa kata yang terkesan banyak dan kadang-kadang tidak berarti. Jadi terkesan cerewet gitu mungkin bagi sebagian orang, bagi masyarakat yang ada. And then stereotype of speaking style of men and women generally depict that women talk more than men. It turned out that the facts say otherwise. Men speak more in conversation consisting of various gender group than women. And the study found out that men spoke twice as long as women. Then there is the evidence that women who speak more in conversation are more valued by other speakers. In addition, there was also the evidence in the classroom that male students spoke more in front of the class than female students, and this took up the teacher time. Oke, jadi kan ada stereotip tadi ya di atas yang bahwa perempuan itu lebih banyak bicara timbang laki-laki. Namun pada faktanya, dalam masyarakat faktanya itu sebenarnya enggak ya. Karena laki-laki sendiri tahulah ketika bertemu satu sama lain tuh cerita. Dan kadang-kadang cerita itu tuh cerita-cerita ngobrol sana sini tuh lebih banyak dari apa yang diomongkan oleh wanita pada umumnya. Di sini juga ada contohnya ketika murid laki-laki berbicara depan kelas, presentasi gitu. And then factor influencing stereotype in women and men are the ideology of gender equality has had a wide influence on shaping women's speech style. Women no longer want to be positioned as the best, which only function as wife and mother. Women also want to be equal with men in terms of opportunity and position in education and work. As a result, many women are highly educated and have a high position as well. This may be a form of women's struggle to want to be more appreciated and respected. Thus, nowadays, every man and woman have the same tendency in terms of quantity, frequency, and quality of their conversation. It depends on the position, and there is some mistake there, and social distance, level of education, topic of conversation. Jadi kebanyakan faktor yang mempengaruhi stereotip itu tuh karena mulai adanya kesetaraan gender ya, di mana perempuan-perempuan itu yang mana ideologi itu mempengaruhi gaya bicara perempuan. Mulai dari macam-macam lah, yang mana perempuan itu sudah nggak bisa kita anggap sebagai produk-produk masa lalu di mana mereka hanya dianggap sebagai tenaga kerja di rumah yang masak ataupun sebagainya. Mereka menuntut posisi yang seimbang dengan laki-laki dalam hal posisi, level of education, pendidikan, dan semacam-macamnya. Hal tersebut juga mempengaruhi hal-hal tersebut. Okay, maybe that's from us. Thank you for your attention. If there is some wrong or